Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the dances that set Broadway alight between 1980 and 1989. For this list, only shows who premiered on a Broadway stage in the 80s and revivals that featured new or reworked choreography are eligible.
The Jellicle moon is shining bright. Jellicles come to the Jellicle Ball.
Number 10. The Lambeath Walk, Me and My Girl.
Now listen, you could no more walk the Lambeath way than we could walk the Mayfair way.
This is a fish-out-of-water comedy about Bill Snibson, a Cockney man who finds himself suddenly thrust into the position of Earl of Hereford. Originally produced in 1930s London, the show was heavily revamped for its first Broadway production in 1986. Bill, played by Robert Lindsay, brings his unpolished, working-class ways into the world of the stuck-up nobility in this underrated number, introducing them to the Lambeath Walk.
Everything bright and breezy. Do as you don't well pleasy. Why don't you make your way there?
Soon he has the entire elaborately outfitted ensemble dancing with spoons and tripping the light fantastic in their finery. By the time Bill's through, they look more like a group of talented pub patrons than a collection of British aristocrats. Number 9. Go 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 Joseph. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Andrew Lloyd Webber's splashy, modern yet retro retelling of the biblical story packs a significant punch. This first act finale sees Joseph imprisoned and depressed. However, with the help of his fellow prisoners, he comes to believe in himself again. Go 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 Joseph is a huge dance number that's been reinterpreted several times over the years. Like the rest of the show, this high-energy number plays with the entire show's ancient setting and modern sound. But in its original form, it features dancers twirling and clapping rhythmically in eye-catching mashups of modern dress and choreography and Egyptian-inspired garments. Number 8. We Are What We Are, La Cage aux Folles.
We are what we are, and what we are is an illusion.
Farcical and empowering in equal measure, La Cage is a show about family and showbiz set in a nightclub full of fabulous drag queens. The performers gather in their shimmering, spangled gowns, and they perform the show's big anthem as a group.
Face life, though it's sometimes sweet and sometimes bitter. Face life with a little guts and lots of glitter.
At first, they twirl and parade in a line like pageant contestants, showing off their flowing gowns. Then a rack descends and takes their gowns into the rafters. They burst into an equally glittering but impeccable tap routine that would put the Ziegfeld Follies to shame. As far as openers go, it's a stunner. Number 7. Be Italian, 9.
When you love, do not love like the English, do not love like the French, and never love like the Germans.
This one might be more known to casual fans as Fergie's big number in the underwhelming film adaptation. Be Italian belongs to Saragina, a sex worker from the film director Guido Contini's childhood. He remembers well her lessons in how to romance a woman.
Be Italian. Take a chance and try to steal a fiery kiss.
Her advice becomes a ritualistic dance for Guido and his young friends as they join her dance. But the most iconic moment is when she whips out her tambourine. Saragina begins to pat the instrument against her body before inviting the boys to follow along, picking up speed as the song comes to a rollicking finish. Number 6. Dreamgirls, Dreamgirls. The 2006 film adaptation starring Beyoncé and Jennifer Hudson brought new fans to this musical. The title song is a highlight, a faithful recreation of the kinds of dances groups like the Supremes would do on stage. Dreamgirls is a routine full of hip and shoulder action. With arms and swivels that can only be described as grand and even pageant-like, it feels like the perfect embodiment of the cohesive 1960s girl group aesthetic. It's beautifully synchronized, graceful, and true to the period. Michael Peters, and the show's director and co-choreographer Michael Bennett, won the trophy for Best Choreography at the 1982 Tony Awards. Number 5. We'll Take a Glass Together, Grand Hotel. Most notable for the impossibly nimble moves of one of its original stars, this spirited number sees a luckless baron and a terminally ill bookkeeper toasting to the good life.
I'll drink to you. No, I to you. You'll drink to me. Then you to me. I'm sure we do. I know we do. But find no finer company.
They perform behind a bar, with dancers doing the Charleston behind them. But as the song picks up speed, the two leads join in on the fun.
I'm sure it's true. Oh, I know it's true. Things may be bad, but could be worse. Absolutely.
Eventually, the actor playing Otto Kringelein gets a chance to shine at the front of the pack. Multi-talented actor Michael Jeter forever put his stamp on the routine, thankfully immortalized by that year's Tony Awards broadcast. That night, stage legend Tommy Tune picked up 2 Tonys for Grand Hotel's direction and choreography. Number 4. Masquerade, The Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, aren't they what a splendid party? The prologue to a bright new year. Quite a night, I'm impressed. Well, one does one's best. Here's to us.
Sure, you can argue the logic of throwing a masked ball when there's a masked killer on the loose, but let's not bring reality into this. Act 2 of this opulent, blockbusting musical opens with an elaborate dance at the Paris Opera's Masquerade Ball. Featuring its cast in beautiful outfits and descending the Opera House's grand staircase, it's a dance of graceful and eerie movement rather than bracing choreography. The sequence is one of the show's most indelible images. Striking poses, prancing in their elaborate costumes, and moving in perfect harmony, the company of Phantom is poetry in motion. Number 3. Anything Goes, Anything Goes.
And we've often rewound the clock.
Cole Porter's highly entertaining musical hadn't seen a Broadway stage since its 1934 premiere some 53 years before. In 1987, it was rewritten and restaged for the modern theater audience.
And you propose, anything goes.
The show's title song is a tap-dancing, twirling barn burner of a performance piece that takes place on the deck of an ocean liner. Reno Sweeney leads her ensemble of sailors into a breathless routine. They stomp and twirl across that stage with such ferocity that if it were a real ship, it'd probably capsize. Choreographer Michael Smuin won a Tony and a Drama Desk Award for his work. Number 2. Audition, 42nd Street. You could pick almost any number out of the show and put it here. Its title song has been a crowd pleaser since the original film came out in the early 30s, and Lullaby of Broadway is an undeniable celebration of showbiz. Aptly named, The Audition is the show's first song. We first see our characters among a veritable sea of other Broadway hopefuls strutting their stuff, hoping to get cast in the big production. This one is just dazzling to look at. Arms and legs swivel and fly impossibly fast, but always in control. From the killer kicks to the desperate smiles on the performers' faces, it's downright hypnotic. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Jellicle Ball, Cats. Let's face it, it's not the story that keeps people coming back to Cats. It's the fleet feet and pawing acrobatics of its cast of dancing felines.
Jellicle cats meet once a year at the Jellicle Ball, where we all rejoice.
The Jellicle Ball sequence requires such agility and flexibility that the physical therapy bills on this production had to have been half the budget. You could get a pulled muscle just watching them. Leaping across the stage with impeccable grace and twirling without getting caught in your own tail is no small feat. Even a hater has to admit it's pretty captivating, and the fans know it's just one of those moments you'll never forget once you see it. Did your favorite musical make the list? Tell us in the comments.
Wonder of the thing, McCavity's not there.